Okay, I'm not a welder. I didn't even weld it. I got Sam to weld it. I was the welding assistant. So, you notice the grill? It's not coming off. Solid as a rock. This is just a fine example. Small family farm could really benefit by having a welder. And I'm not talking about something heavy that you're going to lug around and have to, lug around tanks and all that. The portability and the ease of use of something like this is pretty amazing. But this is made by YesWelder, and it doesn't belong to me. It's Sam's, but pretty awesome. And I can definitely see the benefit of having this on the farm for little small projects just like this to maybe even bigger projects. Apparently this will do a lot bigger, thicker stuff. So for today, I hadn't even had my biscuit from McDonald's yet, but Sam was like, hey, you want to weld? And I said, sure. Game on. A little bit hot. Turn it down. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. So we're basically burning straight through. He's going to turn the welder down a little bit. Fancy little machine he's got going. Looking good. A little bit more. A little too high. So if you're just joining us, I've been working on this Ford tractor because I had to, and then I just kept going, so we're rehabbing it. So now we're doing a little cosmetic flare. Is that what you call this?
Yeah, prettying her up.
Yeah, prettying her up. We got to get this grill back on. That grill serves a purpose. It keeps that brand new radiator clean from debris. So I want to get that back on there. And that's the original grill, by the way. A lot of the ones you'll find now are plastic. Here we go. Game on.
Let it cool down. We'll knock it around a little bit, see if it's good.
Sweet.
Yep.
Wow. That right there is how easy you can learn to weld. How easy was it to weld that?
It's pretty easy. Once you get your grounding clamp secured to bare metal, that's the hardest thing on something like this because he doesn't have a lot of bare metal on his tractor. But other than that, just pull the trigger and go.
It's like bug spray.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger and go. Can I show him the welder?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This ain't your granddaddy's welder, is it, Sam?
No, it's a YesWelder brand, and it is a multiple welding type. It's got, what we're doing is flux core. It'll also do stick weld, TIG, MIG welding, and it has a plasma cutter function we can hook up with this thing. It's basically, if MacGyver had a welder, this is MacGyver's welder. It's supposed to be for farmers, DIYers, homesteaders, to weld and cut and do all sorts of stuff on your own.
And what I really like about it is its portability and its size. How heavy do you think it is?
Considering there is about a 10-pound spool of wire inside, maybe 40 pounds total. It's one arm. It's easy to pick up with one arm. So.
And there it is. Multi-functions power. MIG, TIG, MMA, and cut. FIRSTESS MP200. Straight off the boat, isn't it?
Yep. Yep. Straight out of the country where everything comes from.
Oh, you said it. I didn't have to.
Yep.
He said it. All right, so look at the Ford. It's looking good. All right, so let me zoom in on this weld. Now, for all you seasoned welders out there, don't say anything. We're just two country boys just trying to make it. You know what I mean? I don't care if this is pretty because it's not going to be seen. This just has to be strong. I think it looks good. If we had a grinder, we could grind that up and make it real pretty and all that stuff, but not needed in this point.
All right, we got one more tab to stick on over here, right?
Yes, sir. Let me grab that.
All right. So, in case you're wondering, or welders are wondering, and you see me walk up and have my face shield down and still move and stuff, this is an automatic darkening welding helmet, which means the screen, I can see through it, and as soon as it starts to weld, it darkens and is appropriate for welding. Just so you know, a lot of times you'll see people hold stuff, then they flip their mask down and then go. But with this being auto darkening, I can just fold it down, see what I'm doing, and keep going. It's well worth it. I think this helmet was maybe like $40 at most. So a very good convenience and safety feature to have.
So we're going to weld this tab. This tab broke off too. That's where we want it. And I'm going to take a pair of vice grips, if I can hold my mouth right. And I'm just going to clamp them on there to hold this tab while Sam welds it. Hello, Mr. What is that, Yellow Jacket? Jeez. It's like mother's love. All right, helmet down, and we'll tack this into place.
Getting a good ground. But we got one tack at least. Ready?
Yep. When I hear that sound, I think of Aliens 2. Come on, you've seen Aliens 2, right? Where they're welding the door, the aliens are coming. Yep. Sweet.
There you go.
It should be all we need right there, just to hold those tabs on.
Yeah. I'm going to put one more little bead up here, one more tack on that part. I can see it better here.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, we'll let that cool down for a second. Might brush it off a little bit, and then we'll put the grill on, see if it works. Looks like somebody's left the water. Looky here. Somebody has left the water hose running, and Harold let me know. Thanks, Harold. So what we're going to do now is this is my idea. This little, what are these called? I don't know what these are called. These are screw tabs.
Yeah.
So I don't have any more of these, and when I screw my screw in this hole, it's kind of wallered out over the years, so the screw doesn't hold well. So I'm going to see if we can put a little metal around this hole to give me some bite when I screw that in. That's what I'm wanting to see right now. It's in place, so if you want to tack it.
It gives you a little bit.
Yeah, I can't really mess that up, guys, because, you know, even if you fill that hole in with you know, new metal, you could just drill it back out. So I wanted to try that. Sweet. What do you think? You think we're ready to try the grill? See if it'll screw on. Okay. All right, so we got tab welded back on, tab welded back on. Filler hole. Original Ford grill. Now, wouldn't you know, I can only find 2 screws. I think we got a couple screws out in the field. I'm gonna try this filler hole because this screw would not bite. Let's see if it will now. Yeah, that's tight. And it didn't start getting loose. When you're tightening something, you know that feeling when you're tightening it, you put the meat on it and then it goes loose, you're like, yeah, that didn't happen. So that's what we wanted. Now this tab back here, I don't have a washer on because see, it's got the built-in washer in the grill. So I was looking for the washer and I didn't need it. All right, so this tab is one that Sam welded back on fresh for me. Let's get it lined up. Beautiful. Come out here, bada boom, bada bing, fixed it up. Handy. I could definitely see benefiting from this. It's quite a possibility that he won't go back to North Carolina with it, but we'll see. I am the older brother. At any rate, I was glad to get this done, and I have to be transparent. Apparently, this tractor has Bondo on it. So when I said in an earlier video that I thought this tractor had never been painted, well, that shows how much I know for all you tractor enthusiasts out there. Apparently this is Bondo, I think. I didn't want to mess with it too much, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That sounds like metal. That sounds, I don't know. Possibility this tractor's been messed with, at least the nose cone portion, and painted. Kind of odd that they would do that because you can actually buy the whole nose cone for this tractor, you know, in steel, primered, from Yesterday's Tractor, Steiner Parts. There's lots of places online where you can get parts for these older tractors, and that's neat. I've worked on this tractor here and done a lot of things to it here recently, and you've got to find a stopping point. So yeah, I'm going to stop at this point and just work it. Do I want to get a new nose cone? No, this is 66 model tractor. But I really like this tractor. These tractors are solid. It's really cool that you can weld pieces like this back onto a tractor. The John Deere is, you know, the hood and the grill, that's all plastic. That's all plastic now. So these are tractors you can still put your hands on, you can still put your welder on, and you can do field fixes pretty easy. So good American tractor here. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your day. We got some rain coming. We got some rain falling. It's awesome. Thanks again, Sam.